Happy Boxing Day, YouTube. It's X-Man 1991. I am back with another video. I hope you guys had an incredible Christmas weekend. I had an incredible Christmas weekend. Can you believe we're 6 days away from a brand new year? Damn, this year went by fast. I didn't expect this year to go by fast, but it did. In the meantime, I'm going to take a sip of this Kool-Aid strawberry drink mix or mixed drink. Keep my anger in check. But before I get into this, let me give you my quick halftime report on tonight's Boxing Day game between the Houston Rockets and the Chicago Bulls. Rockets outscored the Bulls by 10 in the first quarter, 36-26. But the Bulls outscored the Rockets by 19 in the second, 39-28. At halftime, Bulls 65, Rockets 64. But the Rockets made a hell of a comeback by 9 in the third quarter, 35-24. After the third quarter, Rockets 99, Bulls 89. Right now, they're in the fourth quarter. We'll see what happens. Also, let's read tonight's halftime report between the Houston, Minnesota Timberwolves and the Miami Heat. The Heat dominated the first half, outscoring the Timberwolves by a deuce in the first quarter, 33-31. Then they outscored them by uno in the second quarter, 26-25. Halftime, Heat 59, Timberwolves 56. So we'll see what happens. In the meantime, first game we're going to do a recap on is this past Friday's game between the Dallas Mavericks and the Houston Rockets. The Rockets lost by 6 to the Mavericks on Friday, 112-106. The Mavericks were 17-16 as the Rockets fall at 9-23. Of course, Luka Doncic was the player of the game with 50 points, 8 rebounds, and 10 assists. He only needed 2 more rebounds to go with a triple-double. Jabari Smith Jr. needed 7 more assists to go with a triple-double. Right now, it's the Rockets against the Bulls. Tomorrow night, they go against the Celtics. Thursday, my granny's birthday, a rematch against the Mavericks. Also, one of my subscribers and followers on Instagram, Juggalo Jigsaw Gamer, aka Jeremy, his birthday's on Thursday too. And New Year's Eve against the Knickerbockers. Now let's do a recap of this past Friday's game between the Indiana Pacers and the Miami Heat. The Heat lost by tres to the Pacers on Friday, 111-108. The Pacers were 17-16 as the Heat fall 16-17. Tyrese Haliburton was the player of the game with 43 points, 2 rebounds, and 7 assists. Jalen Smith needed 10 assists to go with a triple-double. And let's do a recap of this past Friday's game between the Charlotte Hornets and the LA Lakers. Lakers lost by 4 to the Hornets on Friday, 134 to 130. The Hornets were 9-24 as the Lakers fall 13-19. PJ Washington was the player of the game with 24 points, 5 rebounds, and 4 assists. Now let's do a recap of yesterday's Christmas game between the LA Lakers and the Dallas Mavericks. The Lakers fall to the Mavericks on Christmas Day, 124 to 115. The Mavs are now 18-16 as the Lakers fall 13-20. The Lakers are now on a 4-game losing streak. What the hell is the Lakers doing? They lost 4 in a row. Last Monday to the Suns, last Wednesday to the Kings, Friday against the Hornets, and Christmas Day to the Mavericks. Tomorrow night, the Heat go against the Magic, Wednesday against the Heat, Friday, LeBron's birthday against the Hawks. Next Monday against the Hornets, next Wednesday taking on the Heat, next Friday, taking on the Hawks. Next Saturday, against the Kings. Let me guess, Luka Doncic was the player of the game, right? Yes, he was, with 32 points, 9 rebounds, and 9 assists. Right now, it's the Heat taking on the Timberwolves. Wednesday, they take on the Lakers. Friday, they go against the Denver Chicken Nuggets. New Year's Eve against the Jazz. Next Monday against the Clippers. Next Wednesday against the Lakers. Next Friday against the Suns. January 8th, taking on the Nets. Two more games to do a recap on, and I'll be right back. You're probably wondering what took me so long to wear this hat on my damn head. You're wondering why it took me so long to finally wear this on my head. You're about to find out. In the good words of my guy Spitz 389. What's up, YouTube? Your boy back once again with another sports topic, and today we're going to talk some football. Houston Texans football. We're going to do a recap of this past Christmas Eve game between the Houston Texans and the Tennessee Titans. Before I get into that, like I said before in the last video, if you like my videos, if you like the content, be sure to share my videos on any social media platform that you use, whether it's Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, Discord, TikTok, MySpace if you still use that, and I'll be more than happy to share your videos. Also, follow me on social media. Links will be in the description. Also, the links to the YouTube pages of Spitz 389, Mike Henry, Alexa and Maria, Maria and Olivia, and now my guy Swaggy Reacts will be in the description as well. Congratulations to Maria and Olivia. They just reached 1K. I guarantee you Maria and Olivia's goal was to reach 1,000 subscribers before the end of this year. Well, guess what? They've reached 1,000 subscribers. Also, congratulations to Alexa and Maria. They now hit 154K. Let's help them reach 200 before the end of this year. 200K. Let's go. They are halfway there. Just, what, 56 subscribers left before they reach 200K? Let's go. Now, we're going to get our special guest here to do a recap of this game. Oh well, he might call back. Here we go. It's about time we wear our Texans hats because we're about to do a recap of the Texans and the Titans Christmas Eve game. Both teams scored a touchdown in the first quarter. Texans outscored the Titans in the second quarter by a field goal. So it's Texans 10, Titans 7 at halftime. Texans didn't score shit in the third quarter while giving up a touchdown. After 3, Titans 14, Texans 10. Just when you think that the Texans was going to be naughty on Christmas Eve, but they outscored the Titans by 9 in the fourth quarter, beating the Tennessee Titans by 5, 19-14. The Texans are now 2-12-1 as the Titans fall 7-8. 2 more games left for the Texans. Since they won on Christmas Eve, I will watch their next game on New Year's Day, their last home game of the season taking on the Jaguars, and their last road trip game of the season against the Indianapolis Colts in a rematch from 9/11. Now let's do a recap of Christmas Eve's game between the unstoppable Philadelphia Eagles and the Dallas Cowboys. Cowboys gave up 10 in the first quarter while scoring a touchdown. Both teams scored 10 apiece in the second quarter. At halftime, Eagles 20, Cowboys 17. Cowboys outscored the Eagles by tress in the third quarter, 10-7. After 3, it was a tie at 27 after the third quarter. Cowboys outscored the Eagles by 6 in the fourth quarter, 13-7, beating the Philadelphia Eagles 40-34. The Cowboys are now 11-4 as the Eagles fall 13-2. And that was the Cowboys' last home game of the season. Now they got 2 road trip games left. This Thursday night against the team that got beat by the Texans, the Titans, and January 8th against the Washington Commanders. My question is, what the hell took the Texans so long to finally win another game? Last time they won a game was in October when they beat the Jaguars 13-6. Now 2 months later, they finally win another game against the Titans. Wow. And since they won that game, like I said, I'm going to watch their next game, New Year's Day, taking on the Jaguars. And if they do that, they'll be 3-12-1. Give your 2 cents on the Texans finally winning another one.
That's the second time that the Texans have won. Both of those wins came on the road. One in Jacksonville and the other against the Titans in Nashville. But so far, the Texans got one more shot at the crib against the Jaguars on New Year's Day 2023. So, Texans need a win to avoid any of their home season. They need a win at the crib because they have yet to win since last year against the Chargers.
That's right. Congratulations, Texans, for being nice this Christmas holiday season. And that goes for the Cowboys. Don't get me wrong, the Eagles did good, but the victory belongs to them Cowboys. Woo! It's about time the Texans win another game on the road, but let's see if they can win the game at the crib. With that being said, that's going to wrap up my recap of the Texans versus the Titans, the Eagles versus the Cowboys. The Lakers versus the Hornets and the Mavericks. The Lakers are now on a 4-game losing streak. They lost to the Suns. Who else did they lose to? They lost to the Suns. They lost to the Kings. They lost to the Hornets. And they just lost to the Mavericks. Let's see what happens when they face the Magic tomorrow. And I already did a recap of the Rockets and the Mavericks and the Heat and the Pacers. If you're new here, hit subscribe and hit that notification bell for my next Rockets, Lakers, Heat, Cowboys, and Texans rant. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up, leave your comment down below, and I will catch you on the next one. Don't follow your dreams, chase them. Peace. Go Miami Heat. Go Los Angeles Lakers. Go Houston Rockets. Go Dallas Cowboys. And as always, go Houston Texans.